Hello, I'm the Wandering Newbie, come from a Record Keeper. Today, we have actually the Onion Knight event for the introduction of his USBs, both of which are extremely powerful. One is very good for physical teams, one is very good for magic teams. But more than that later in the full stream video when I do a banner review. For now, we have fights, which are solely based around World of Darkness. We're going to see a lot of World of Darkness fights tonight. Yes, please pull responsibly. Do not go chasing dragons. Do not take out a mortgage for an Onion Knight USB. Please be very responsible. Do not gamble. Because that's what we're playing here. A gambling game. This event is extremely nice because just going through the event gives you pretty much all the Onion Knight motes that you would need to dive the good boy and make him usable. And the boss rush here, with Beasts of Many Heads as a description, is Cerberus and Two-Head Dragon. Two-Head Dragon is entirely single target physical and is completely destroyed by Taunt Retaliate. And Cerberus has some single target physical, single target magic, and I believe a bit of AoE. But still, a very good option is Taunt Retaliate. Well, I mean, like, fucking, right? Like, let's just get this out of the way, huh? Gotta show off the new hotness. Yeah, no. Onion Knight is back in power, and I love it. This talking dog telling me that I am destroyed. Whereas I believe it is you, sir, who is destroyed. I'm not owned. So the Onion Knight USBs are fantastic because they are extremely not flashy. And in fact, look real awful. Sage! Their effects are fantastic, but I love just like he yells a sprite at you. I believe that is dog down already. Dog bottom, if you will. In an extremely shitty NES sample voice. Here holds the war. Oh, accurate. Yeah, the thing is, these USBs are fantastic for whatever type of team you want to run them on. The Sage one is super good for mage teams. It gives you quick cast and a stacking magic mind resistance buff, which is gross. Well, I believe Dash was in the original Final Fantasy. God, these double casts. Dash was in the original Final Fantasy 3, but yes, Rayfa, Ark, Ingus are new. No. The Onion Knight does not have character traits, he's a blank slate. Final Fantasies... outside of 2, Final Fantasies really didn't have a stories until 4. Like, there is a story to 3, but it's not, like, groundbreaking. Well, no, that's what I said. Like, outside of 2, Final Fantasies didn't have stories till 4. .33% is not a passing grade. Three's plot. Bad things. The darkness. Here's Echidna. Echidna's scariest thing, actually, is that she has a single target death spell. I believe it only has about a 12% chance to actually kill. But, it's still single target death. It's still just a character dies. So... yeah, Cosmic Afro's got it immediately. The plot of 3 is, actually, there's no difference between light and dark, you idiot, you stupid fucker. So, because of this, because of that single target death stuff, and, you know, a wide variety of other things, Magic Lore is actually fantastic for this, because it will, like, Magic Lore is typed black, or Magic Lore, the death spell is typed black, so it will pull that death spell to your knight, and you just slap a major KO resist on them, and they'll probably not die. I mean, I don't want to say they won't, because there's like a 3% chance, but you know, I believe refights go away tomorrow. If not, hold up. I may be in a bit of a pickle if refights go away tonight. Okay, yes. Alright, tomorrow. Good. I still have 2 to do. I still have to do Rubicante and the Ogres. Now, quite similarly to the Sage move, the Ninja move is extremely the Onion Knight just going, Ninja! And then everybody goes fast. In hindsight, maybe I should have used the Roaming Warrior on not. Yeah. I'm not using anybody with celerity is the problem. So I wasn't going to get much out of it anyway. But now that I have done my my due diligence and I've shown off each of the moves, I no longer have a need to not be buffing my mage. Yeah, really, Echidna isn't too scary. Echidna has a couple AoE spells. That's where, if you are not draw firing and if you are draw firing and lore magic, those are the only things that are actually going to do damage to you. But and there was death, and that's Meteor. Let's see how much Meteor does. Proper magic resistance. Nothing's really too scary. Alright, I didn't want that to be on video, but yeah, I've already given my opinion on Fire Emblem Warriors. Fire Emblem Warriors was dead in the water as soon as they announced that they were bringing One Piece Warriors over to the Switch. And then they also just went, oh yeah, we're also bringing Hyrule Warriors over. So it's like, oh, so you're bringing over the actual 2 best Warrior games with this extremely mediocre Warrior game that you paid a bunch of money to make. Nintendo, what are you doing? Like, you've actively killed this game. Yeah, One Piece was announced a while ago, and yeah, then they just announced Hyrule recently. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, Fire Emblem is a Nintendo property. Yeah, they probably don't have to like go through quite as many channels, but yeah, who would have thought that One Piece ended up being King Shit of Musu Mountain? But apparently when you just put the effort into the Musou game to make characters fun to play, what the? I'm really worried about 9. I'm really worried about Dynasty Warriors 9 because I'm seeing a lot of clone characters. Alright, so I really didn't talk about it, but the big thing about Ahriman here unleashes a variety of elemental attacks. Physical attacks can inflict Petrify, but can also be taunted. Also uses Meteor when low, and that's about it. Weak to Wind. So, use that to your own advantage. Darkness. Darkness. Have you heard the good news, the good word about darkness? I'm here to tell you, the viewer, about darkness. Dank. The Dank Dark Boy. It's him. That's him. I know him. That's Dark Boy. Oh, almost punched my coffee over. That would have been a travesty. Like, actually, though. Feels though those multi-hit numbers could be higher, but probably because this boy has a resistant or a weakness, so he has higher defenses. If you are worried enough about the damage that Ahriman is putting out with the AoE spells, it's probably worth it to invest in elemental resist accessories and what have it if you have them. If not, just look to boosting your resistance. If you have a taunt, the only thing that's going to hit your other party members is, what's it called? Is those AoE spells. Are those AoEs. Grammar. Sorry, I'm still thinking about that. And the fight goes on just long enough that stuff wears off. Mostly that I'm going pretty defensively to deal with status effects and what have you. Whereas I could be being a bit more aggressive with Ignis. Hey, Titus USB, not bad. It's a strong water move. Let me take a peek at that banner. I believe, yes, the water banner is staying around just about as long. Let's just take a quick look at that. Yep, till the 29th. They're here. First up is Salamander. It's kind of funny with the reordering of our events and what have you, because we got Salamander the week after we had Red Dragon, and these two boys are pretty fucking similar fights, all things considered. Both are weak to ice and water. Both deal like single piercing attacks. And that's about it. Hold up. I guess they're earrings, but that ain't rings right there. Right, I'm not just saying like, oh, it's weird, like, or that, or I don't know where I was going with that weird voice. Yeah, I understand Salamander's like the Fire Guardian and all that. It's just like funny that how similar this is to the fight we had last week. There's one adjustment I wanted to make here. So, obviously, salamander, fire-based. You want all your fire resist accessories to deal with said fire attacks. And then everything else you just want to slap on your ice and your water, and you'll be good to go. And yeah, let's get Borland over here. Our good onion friend. I may start grabbing onion USB roaming warriors, but you'll still probably see me use this onion boy quite a bit because I like running split teams. It adds variety. The stats up, get the kill cup, and remove title. Solid. Go SSB for style points. Yeah. Yeah, if it wasn't for the fact that fucking Onion USB or BSB gives you that nice 20% boost in stats, which is real useful, all things considered. But anyway. So I am going for a bit more of an aggressive strategy here, which could bite me in the butt. And what I mean by that is the fire breath that Salamander here has is piercing. That's what I'm sort of playing around, but apparently it also has a physical piercing attack, so I'm not really going for a ton of physical reduction. And yeah, I'm just going to hope that that doesn't super come back to bite me. So far so good, the numbers seem pretty much what I was expecting. There's that fire breath, and thank you resist accessories for making that not hurt too much. Should be done with this snow spell. Ah, alright, so it's a transition attack. Which means all things considered, doesn't do too much damage. Alright, that's an ultimate. Ultimates really haven't been too much of a threat for a couple weeks now. I'd say actually a couple months. But still probably really rough for newer players, all things considered. The ability buff really did a number on ultimates. You can just really blow through their lower HP totals super fast before they can really do their moves. What do the onion rings do? Tell me about those delicious onion rings. Tell me a little bit about those rings. Petrify resist. Ooh. Oh, I went past it. But yeah, chat says petrify resist. Ugh, God. Did this not? Okay, there we go. Defense petrify resist. Not bad. I think that gives us a full set of 5-star petrify resist, which means I can finally throw away my soft bracers. Alright. So ultimate double plus is Cilia. Not too much different from when she was a Apocalypse fight. So just take that into consideration. She still has Holy. She still has a slew of other elements. And she can still inflict Petrify. That is one of the big things here. It doesn't have a weakness to anything, I believe? Yes. Okay. So, the big move here is you want to field a team that has some high petrify resist to try and keep from, fucking getting petrified. But all things considered, just in case, I'm actually gonna do the deed here. You're gonna want to slap an Ultra Cure, just in case somebody gets destroyed, gets unmade into a statue. But you can see like a pretty similar setup to what we had last time. Super going in on the magic breakdowns, but oh hey, go figure. Let me just resist debuff, petrify, and done so. Yep, okay, we need one more petrify resist. Yeah, we had a couple people pull Crumb. Somebody got Cloud USB. Titus USB. Cloud USB off the water banner would be a damn pull. Water boosting rod, you say? Not terrible. Alright. That's our setup. I'm gonna get myself in position. Cilia. Who the heck is Cloud? Cloud of Darkness is the final boss from this game. Ooh. She mad. The jump between ultimates and ultimate pluses still catches me off guard a little bit. Double plus. Pluses don't exist anymore. Pluses are a mystery. And an illusion. There's my thief boy. Now, things are going pretty well, but at any point she can easily bust out. She hasn't, like, used her magic yet, you know? Meanwhile, Cloud of Darkness here is revving up. Just holding up a finger. Just 1 sec. 1 second. Yeah, there we go. There's that damage. Self-healing is especially good for this fight due to the amount of AoE that comes out. But now that Cloud has fully revved. Whoa. Okay. Alright. Holy doesn't have that high of a multiplier on her, apparently. Not bad for a free spell. Oh boy. You're getting there, aren't you? Just oofa. Well, luckily we'll finish her off before she does the same to us. Maybe. Nope, we're good. We're strong. Get her, Cloud. Whew. That's some high damage on her. Was not expecting those spells to hit quite that hard. But yeah, she has a lot of AoE. Good to know. Alright, the amount of damage that we were taking in that fight has me worried for the upcoming one. But I'm still pretty confident in the team that I have prepared. So, here goes something. The Depths, Saronia. It's Odin, baby. Being Odin, as you would expect, has Zenitsuken, entirely physical, hits like a truck. No weaknesses. It's just you, Odin, and an all-out brawl to see who is standing after 10 turns. I don't think it's actually a 10-turn limit, but, yeah. Yo, do you know that their water banner's up? Oh my god, I think I prepped for this fight and didn't even go like, what Roaming Warrior can I bring? History's Truth doesn't sound too bad. It'll stack with my, excuse me, it'll stack with my other stuff. Actually, Wall's my Roaming Warrior. I just looked at my team and realized, Wall. Rubicante Soul rematch will not be appearing on this stream channel at any point. Because I don't care. They're rematch fights. They're not really fun. Let's see, 9, 11. Remember when I had problems with 3 gear? Remember when there was a point in time when I was like, I don't have any 3 gear. I should pull on 3 banners. In Japan, they do banners for other elements. This is just the first fixed elemental banner that we've actually gotten. I want to say that the first time they ever did a elemental banner, it was ice. But anyway. That's some pretty good starting things. Do that with you. Gonna blow the Wyvern up. Protectka. Mug Bloodlust. Shot. And that's as much mitigation as I can kind of get going before we build up to some soul breaks. Soul breaks will help a ton though. Shalom, Odin. I see you brought your A game today. Briefly there was a good number. There was a really good number of damage done by that Onion Boy. Onion Boy knows what's up. Hoofa does not like Rasmo. Definitively has a bone to pick with Rasmo, apparently. Well, it's funny you should mention Zandatsuken. We should be hitting that Zandatsuken timer any second now. Called it. Yeah, Rasmo, hidden warrior, hidden hero of the war. Your friend and mine, Rasmo. Alright. Enough of this. Calm down. I will keep blowback in my pocket. So, you know, as predicted, Odin is not a complex fight in any regard. Like, to say Odin was complex would be insulting to fights such as Rubicante and Seymour Ominous. This fight is extremely just, hey, what's your numbers like? What are your debuffs like? Chartanook. Chartanook is a better example because Chartanook is actually a well-designed fight. Chartanook is the safety dance. Yes, it is a slugfest. That's the better way of putting it. God, you're right. Ignis's sprite does look like Wesker. Ignis being the Coke Boy from 15. Yeah, that's really it right there. Now, no, you may look at that and be like, Zanetsuken only doing 1k, but it's only doing 1k through wall, through multiple layers of mitigation. Oh, it just finishes with a piercing blow. Like, I believe his attack is reduced to like 30% of its original value right now, on top of everything else. But a move, nonetheless. Now, we still got 2 more fights to take care of. Even though that was that, there is a Cid Mission version of this. I believe there are a couple new people in the chat, so I'll just briefly explain the Cid Mission. Cid Missions are special requirements put on fights. If you fulfill those requirements, then you get a bit of bonus prizes. Generally, what this entails is using a party all from that realm. As stated right down here. Right down here. Party of all FF3 heroes. I almost went canon here, kind of. Except, I slipped in Cloud Darkness, kept her in for that good damage she can do once she's revved up. The final hurdle, again, here. 9. Just to reiterate from yesterday's stream, this is why I enjoy prepping parties ahead of time for streams. Because just look how much faster we just like 1, 2, 3, just fire through these fights. As opposed to yesterday where prep was required, building of teams, which while fun to do, I don't hate building teams on stream. I do just like to keep the action moving along. Oh, right, yes. That is a good point. Earthbringer allows Earth Knights, like Ingus over here, to do damage. Because I believe Ingus, his BSB does in-earth him, so there's some really good synergy with that and Earthbringer. We'll be seeing what Bringers do in a little bit. Back at it again. Skillia. I invested this time in a power breakdown. Wait, no, I had a power breakdown last time. What am I saying? You know what I did invest in this time? Haste. Instead, I decided to slow my roll. Also, in hindsight, this might be rough. Because remember last time we had Vaughn up top healing himself. Well, we'll see what happens. I do have a move in my pocket, just in case things get a little too scary. But that will be last-ditch effort. Yeah, what could possibly go wrong? The one nice thing is because I take off some of the limiters for Cid missions, the Cloud of Darkness will be dealing considerable more damage than she was during the original version of this fight, due to the fact that she actually has a synergy staff on, and probably has about, I don't know, 100 more magic. Probably more like 150. Yeah! Ingus not really doing as much as Vaughn, but that's to be expected. Vaughn had a 50% power booster going on top of the 30%. Yeah, those are more respectable numbers. It begins. Pain. Now, I might be able to push her into... Nope, not before she gets an attack off. I was going to say, might be able to push her into her second phase, her final phase, where she will force cast a heal. But at the very least, should get Arc, a turn, and saved. as it turns out, yeah, an instant Protectka is still very good. Oh, uh-oh. Yeah, she's fine. And this fight's done. Might have actually been able to do that without the instant heal. That was more of a gut reaction, like, ah, save me. Probably would have been fine. But, you know, if she had AoE'd twice in a row again instead of using physical attacks, that could have gone really poorly. Okay. So that's everything in the actual event. Let me, take a step out. Hop over to the jump starts. So, again, a quick explanation for those not familiar. Jump starts are the Apocalypse fight, again, with maybe slightly larger stats. Sometimes completely unchanged, but usually slightly larger. With the change of you come in with full break meter. Which just means these are some of the easiest fights in the game. Here we are. Oh. Man, I'm gonna send Odin to the Shadow Realm. Uh, 13 is the number for that picture. And this one is going to be 12. And then I'm all good on my pictures for use on Wednesday when I do a write-up. I actually really appreciate that jump starts are for kind of super easy fights because they lock some really good items, namely legend motes, behind them. So yeah. Oh, right. I blame this on my recent foray into speedrunning, but I see this guy, and I just think of Dualhans from Mystic Quest. That's him, Dualhan. Why isn't your lightning dive? I don't know, man. We're getting there. We're getting there with lightning. Stand by. No, I'm getting ready for something. He's cooking us something. Look at that. Look at that warrior boy. He's getting ready to unleash some real pain. Here it comes. Now the funny thing is, Vaughn up top doesn't gain anything from History's Truth at all. Everything he does is fucking instant at this point. Ah, the first Onitsuken. Here. On turn, like, 3. Fuck it. Yeah. Odin kind of doesn't have any gimmicks, so just suffers everything. One of these days. I'm like a third of the way there. Soon. Yeah, it was up for a little bit of multiplayer. A tiny bit, just a smidge. Behemoth. Because I'm lazy. That's literally it. It's like, why don't you just master that thing? It's fucking lazy. For the same reason that I hate Magicite. Because I'm fucking lazy. I'll get there eventually. Alright. Easy multiplier. Show me your toys. Crap. Oh, I stretched my legs. A bit of a wind down before the stress of pulling on banners. I'll probably do the water banner first, that way I end with the onion banner and my pull. Because I think doing the pull and then going into the water banner would be really anticlimactic. I'm not pulling on both. That is a move. Could do that. Not for me. What's going on in Japan? Tactics 9-5. Endless battle. New story. Nightmare rework. Crystal Tower. Holy Dragon. Mind Flayer. Sapphire Weapon and Mateus. It's easy. That's what the fight is. Come in and blow it up. I'm waiting on people. I don't think I did the room code wrong, right? There y'all are. Alright, I'm gonna give this a minute. Looking at my watch now. Ah, there we go. Like, come in, come on in, get your easy multiplayer done. Instead of putting a team together and spending full stamina, pay a third of the stamina and let other people do it. Yeah, I believe it's water elemental, and I think weak to fire, actually. The, for reference, a sapphire weapon appears during an event in Japan known as Ancient Weapons, and it's a special event where, like, you are going to be fighting a weapon a day, pretty much. What's it called? Like the highest difficulty of them is 350. It's pretty rough, all things considered. Each of them starts out with a move that knocks everybody to 1 HP. Also, you say we have weird Pokemon anime weaknesses here, but remember that Ultros is weak to fire. You know? There is precedence for water weak to fire. You can fry a fish. Is this guy actually weak to anything? Oh boy. That's a lot of resistances, actually. The move. Yeah, well, Sapphire weapon's just a giant fish. To war. A little bit of a shaky connection out of nowhere. Okay, recovered. Don't worry, I got this one. Sorry, I'm a big fan of the move on Tyro. It's just real funny. And finishing it like the meta it is. I really don't like the mouths on these three behemoths. They're real gross. Yo, watch what happens when the behemoth opens his mouth. It's really gross. Yeah, that's accurate. All three monsters do kind of look gross. Just thinking about Bahamut. How gross Bahamut was. Mastering is for the weak. I will never take off my limiters. Jesus. People were ready and good to go. I don't need this instance of paint open anymore. Also, I've been thinking, since my Sundays are free now, I might do like... Alright. Well, I'm not gonna just do a fight on my own. That kind of defeats the Oh, blue stacks. Blue stacks? There you go. Blue stacks having a time. What was I gonna say? I'm not gonna do a fight on my own. Yeah, you're right. Are my Sundays actually free? Fuck. Oh, free Sundays mean I might do multiplayer streams. Maybe? Gotta figure out how that would work. Maybe that wouldn't actually work at all. Who knows? We'll see what we do down the line. Anyway. Because definitely doing those Guardians the other day was pretty fun. Fuck. Even if I didn't want the same people to get in, they sure did. I should clarify. That wasn't meant to be like negative in any way. It's just like, damn, y'all are fast. Resistant, huh? This is what I think. Alright, done my job. Now I get to sit back. This strange feeling of deja vu. Oh ho! The move. Oh. I'm going to go with the, that no, those two do not work together. Oh well. God, these heals. Here comes the move. Oh, that was stupid. But hey, fucking two Ignises together do work with that reflect barrier. That's actually a really cool move. Hell yeah! Fuck yes! More greens! More greens for the green god. More greens that I'll never use. I think the bigger thing to take away from that is that reflect barriers don't stack. Which was the thing I was not aware of. I didn't even think about that until I saw the second one go off. And I was like, oh wait, fuck, right. Are those gonna work? Nope. Incredibly no. Man, I gotta get all my fucking magicites. Banners. So first up, as I said, I'm gonna look at the water banner first. 1 second. So, first up we have Edge's Chaotic Moon, which is a water lightning. Oh yes, sorry, unknown quantity. I usually don't do the harder multiplayers because I usually do those on video later down the line. But you know, things might change. What with if days move around, or maybe I'll do them on Saturdays as like a last minute thing. If days don't move, we'll see down the line. I'm still like sort of figuring stuff out. Multiplayer is still a bit of a new thing to me doing on video. I used to not do it at all. Yeah, still figuring it out. Anywho, Chaotic Moon is 10 random water lightning, and temporarily water attacks will reduce the user's actions, and will water attacks reduce the user's actions for 1 turn, and temporarily causes ninja ability to trigger Lurking Shadow, which deals water lightning non-elemental damage to 1 target. The user has Mirror Image. Lurking Shadow can trigger up to 2 times, once per stack of Mirror Image. So it's very much something that wants you to be used in tandem with the Water Ninja moves. The damage that this can output is pretty good. If you can keep those mirror images up. That's the big thing. The break itself doesn't give a mirror image, so you need to have mirror images through the 1 5-star ninja move, and then keep them up so that the other 5-star ninja move does work. I'm not as keen on this as a lot of Reddit is, and that's just because I do not care for how volatile ninja DPS is. That's the big thing. Once those ninja moves get that buff to change them from 2, 3, 4 to 3, 5, 7, I think this gets way stronger because you can just go with 1 mirror image. Like if you get punched, you don't lose like a quarter of your DPS. And yeah, it becomes way better in that regard. Still, it's not bad. It's pretty good for lightning. No, it's not good for lightning, since the chase does do lightning, but it only triggers off of water moves, and there isn't a 5-star lightning move. So this is mainly just for water damage. Let's be honest here. Clear as Tranquil. I have this personally, and it's very, very nice. And attack defense down with a moderate HP heal. That is also instant. That deals 8 water attacks. It's good in a tight situation. And will just save you in a tough spot. Yuffie isn't a terrible character. She has 5-star ninja and 5-star thief. So she can do a lot of work that you might need done in most fights. Day to remember is 10 range physical water. Remove delay from the user's actions for 1 turn, temporarily infuse with water, and enter EX Ace mode, which raises attack, causing water abilities to trigger run and shoot, dealing 6 range physical water every time he hits with a water move. Mainly built to be utilized with shooter, namely Sapphire Shot. If you gain this, Titus becomes your Sapphire Shot boy, and of more note on anything else, this is a water boosting weapon that is also ranged, so literally built for Sapphire Shot. The unfortunate thing is it does limit the utility of this weapon to 4 or 5 characters. But hey, it's still very nice, and those 4 or 5 characters are good in their own regards, so it's not the biggest loss. Also, because the chase on this is 6 hits, this move is actually fantastic for building up a water chain, because each use of Sapphire Shot adds 10 to the chain. Now remember, Tyro. It's Titus, Jet, Waka, Riku, and Tyro. The big thing about why I mentioned Tyro is Tyro can use Spellblades with this. So in those rare situations where you can't, say, bring Titus, Jet, Waka, Riku, you can bring Tyro and use Engulfing Strike. Or you can use Tyro in ninja moves. Like, Tyro can utilize this ball with the boosted water damage a lot because he has access to way more water moves than the other characters. But anyway, I'd say if you pull 2 of these, keep them separate. While there is a small subsection of characters that can use this weapon, naturally boosting water weapon is hard to come by. Apocalypse Sword, speaking of naturally boosting water weapon, I believe this is the only naturally boosting water sword in the game. The burst, the break, is nothing to really write home about. It is a water typed OSB, that's about it. But the sword, however, is fantastic for your Spellblades, for your ninjas, for your whole lot of anything. It's just a very nice sword. Seething Waters is 8 physical water and infused water, which is fantastic, super good, because it just leads into those ninja moves in a very strong way for Edge. The commands are pretty good, but not, groundbreaking. It is a 2-hit AoE and a 4-hit single target, but they all have ninja cast time. The real big thing from this is the in water from the initial cast. Because, hey, this comboed with the USB, comboed with ninja moves, that's when you start hitting number one. Spiral Shuriken is a instant, because everything Yuffie does is instant pretty much. 6 ranged water to all targets, and Imperil water. And then we get some interesting commands. Command 2 deals physical water to one target and has a smart ether attached to it, which means restores 1 use to the lowest cost abilities. Command 1 is 2 hits and gives mirror image. Now, why is this important? Once again, those ninja abilities are buffed to be, say, 5 hits on 1 mirror image. You can easily get away with Yuffie bringing the multi-hit ninja ability and her BSB. You don't need to invest as much into that mirror image stacking ninja ability because she can mirror image off of a command. Yes, it is also notable that Yuffie has Sharpshooter 5, so she can also invest in Sapphire Shot if need be. I don't believe the weapon has anything special on it. Nope, just a ranged weapon. So the mirror image on this is very good for synergizing with those ninja abilities, especially even down the line. Even if you're doing a dark fight, because she doesn't like in water from this, so she can still do dark damage. And later down the line, earth, because there's an earth version of the ninja abilities that we will get. Law of the Eidolons is 6 magic water holy to all targets, Imperil water, enter burst mode. Command 2 is a 2-hit to 1 target, smart ether. Command 1 is 4 hits and reduce offensive cast time for 2 turns. Pretty much this turns Rydia into a very strong water holy caster, though obviously leaning more towards water, what with the fact that it imperils water on entrance. The reduced casting time on Command 1 is very powerful, especially when you combo that with Command 2, which restores uses, because, as you know, Rydia is a summoner, and summons has lower uses than most other spells. A little better with that nowadays, but still pretty low. This will help Rydia out in a long, drawn-out fight. Yes, it's kind of a carbon copy. Well, the other thing about Alphanod's thing is that I do not believe his Command 2 actually does damage. I believe his Command 2 is just an ether. And I don't think it's a smart ether either. I think it's just a normal ether. I'm curious to peep that out, so let's go learn. Oh, it does do damage? Fuck, that just goes to show how often I actually fucking use Command 2. Nope, you're right, carbon copy. Carbon copy with a switch to imperil instead of instant actions. So, yes, very, very nice. The one downside here is there's no non-elemental, so in an Omni Resist boss, she does fall off a bit. Twilight Steel with Sonic Strike, instant 10 hits, and an attack defense plus 30% on the caster. Remove casting time for 1 turn. Also chance to blind. This is a nice little weird thing added onto it. 2 ranged physical water. Increase sharpshooter abilities for 3 turns. 4 ranged physical water. Reduced delay before hitting, both types sharpshooter. So this either wants you to do Command 2, Sapphire Shots, or Command 2 and then Command 1s before you have to recast. It's a very simple break, where we're seeing a lot more of these ability school interactions in newer bursts. And Sonic Strike is kind of Blah. Sonic Strike is kind of the poster boy for that. Sorry. Just gonna take a little drink because obviously I'm tripping over my words here in the late sides of the stream. Get woken with water. It's an 8 physical water, non-elemental. Infused with water, enter burst mode. Command 2 is 4 hit water. Command 1 is a 1 untyped hit and steel power. Pretty good, especially to attach a steel power to it, because generally, you know, when you bring these people, you use their command 1, their 4 hit commands for these kinds of things. So having a steel power, so that you can do something like a history's truth, and then mug power. It's pretty good. Yeah, most people are joking that in the 5 event we'll get Bart's BSB 6 because it would be his 6th BSB. Anyway, Mimic Rod, Deep Aqua Breath, 6 magic water to all targets, infuse water, enter burst mode. Command 2 is a 4 hit water. And command 1 is Mime. Mime is exactly what it says on the tin. We'll just copy the previous action that is used. Yes, Engulfing Quad Strike does more damage than Bart's Command 2, but that's just because, you know, commands usually have a lower multiplier than abilities. Nowadays, at least. Because they're trying to move away from bursts being the end-all be-all. This is good. I really... I like this because I like dumb gimmick bursts. And Mime is king shit of Gimmick Mountain. It allows Go-Go to do stuff that he normally shouldn't be able to do. Such as summon. Like, Go-Go can't summon. He can with this. It gets more like mileage out of your 6-star abilities in that way, and various other things. And even aside from all that, it's still just a good water magic burst. Also, I believe it's a water booster. Yes, it's a water boosting rod for when those situations come up. Moonflow's Grace. Aside from being water booster armor, it is also begin the fight in watered. Very nice for Titus, even in a vacuum. Even better when you have some brakes on him. Edge's Cloak. Synergy water boosting. Small chance to mirror image when using a ninja ability. Fantastic for those mirror image ninja abilities. Because it just allows you to be a bit more consistent with them. Where they are actually a little, as said before, a little volatile. If you get slapped or not. You know, just not quite as reliable damage-wise as other things. Rydia's Guise, also a water booster. It's a moderate chance for summon abilities to reduce the delay of the user's action for 1 turn. Pretty great. I like this in concept, though it may have problems in the long run, just because summons have a lower use and doesn't really synergize with breaks in any way, outside of ones that may buff her summon damage. But great in a vacuum, so that's always a plus in my book. All in all, it's a water banner. Oh wait, one more. Fragments of Grace. There we go. 3 cast, Spellblade. Sorry, just needed a moment there. It gets the job done for Bart's. I believe it's a very small, as it says, very small chance, but yeah, when you see this go off, it feels real fucking good. And there you go. It's a very, very good water banner. If you need water, pool. That's pretty much it. Yeah, that's to be expected. Give me a moment. I'll be right back. I know this is right before like the big thing that I've been holding off on. I'm gonna get this music going. I'm gonna intermission over here. Get this up. I'll be right back. I need to go take care of something real big. Sorry about that. Hook. Okay. So, the Onion Boy banner. Starting off with Zeus Mace, Forbidden Wisdom, which is a mag, mine, resistance, 30% boost. Am I coming in? Good. Always gotta check that stuff. Offensive quick cast, not instant but quick, and Sage mode, which is mag 30% further up, and a like 20 or 10% black magic boost as well. So it's just dumb. Fantastic for mage teams. 15% black. Thank you. It's just good. It's the new, like, if you're running a mage team and you need a good, like, roaming warrior, or you just want to run Onion Knight as a black mage, and you pull this, a fantastic way to start any fight. Up next, Forbidden Power. So, it's a shout with a crit chance, 50% boost. Enter Ninja Mode. In Ninja Mode, raise attack 30%. Cause users' attacks, abilities, and soul breaks to reduce delay of their actions. Stacks up to 8 times. So, what that means is the casting time for abilities continuously goes down and down and down and down while you're in Ninja EX mode. Hey, guess what? Also really stupid. Yes, that is the big thing to note, is that you don't lose the stacks of cast fast when you recast the EX mode. They stay with you. I believe there's a timer on them of probably like 15 or 20 seconds or something like that. But that's only enough to get another Forbidden Power off. Again, like, Shout 2, Shout Harder just got released, and now we have Shout G. It's just crazy, absolutely nuts. And then, like, pulling up the rear here is Burning Devotion, which is also pretty stupid, as it's 10 physical fire, reduce the delay of the user's actions for 1 turn, infuse with the power of fire, temporarily increase damage at critical hits, and cause fire attacks to reduce. So it's fucking lightning USB, but with a crit fix on it. Punch my mic. And this is like a character that already gets Ruby Sparks and, you know, Fires Within and Burning Rush, and just can synergize with this so well. God, it's stupid. Like, where lightning can only do, like, Thundering Twin Strike. Rafa gets so many options. And then, like, the actual, maybe weakest, but still good on the banner is Crushing Darkness, which is 7 Magic Dark Lightning in Dark. Give fucking mag resistance 30% to the party, and causes Cloud of Darkness's lightning dark attacks to trigger lightning, dealing magic dark lightning damage. So just, oh hey, I have pretty decent damage, an in element, a mag resistance buff to the party, and a chase, all combined into one thing. The fuck? The USBs on this banner are stupid. They're really good. They're all really good. People hoot and holler about Unite, which they're great. They're good. But like, don't overlook the Rafa and Cloud of Darkness ones, because they're both equally good. Just maybe not as game changing. Anyway, Ingus gets a BSB2 here. Faith, I'm not even going to try and pronounce that because I know I'll say it wrong. Deal 8 physical earth to one target. Give a barrier that reflects a portion of damage that the user takes as earth damage. So, it will hit weakness if reflected against weakness, or will... Yeah, equally may have been the wrong word for the USBs, but like the point I'm trying to get at is that those USBs are very good. But yes, the reflected damage from this barrier will increase chain. Titan Drive is 3 hits to one target, raise damage of Knight abilities for 3 turns, and Command 2 Aegis form is a attack defense bargain with no damage actually. Oh, no, wait. It's not a bargain. It's just attack defense boost. That's 100% attack. No, 50% attack boost. And defense. That's probably... It probably stacks with a bunch of stuff. Pretty strong, if you ask me. It's very nice. Titan Drive only hitting 3 times, I think, is the weakest part of it. But the fact that it gives a barrier, if you're going for, you know, chain gimmicks... it does work. Zero Form Particle Beam is an old one, actually, but still pretty good. 6 Magic Dark. Raise the party's mind and magic 30%. Doom all out. No, wait, this is new. And she definitely had, like, a similarly named thing. Doom all allies, grant haste, enter burst mode. Command 2 is dark magic. Two dark magic with a magic defense bargain. Command 1 is 3 dark magic and a dark booster for 3 turns. Yeah, it must have been the words particle beam that threw me off. Either way, I mean, you can look at this and then, you know, this and see some similarities there. But yes, school boosters are going to be a big thing. The one really rude thing about this is that it doesn't boost her command damage. it only boosts darkness abilities, and her commands are black magic. So definitely what they want you to do is command 2, command 1, and then like Dark Zone, because it does doom. But yes, as the chat is pointing out, it dooms all your allies, and it's a 30-second doom. So do not bring this to long fights, or you'll be kicking yourself near the end of it when everybody dies. Made in of water. Hey, you know the best way to make a Medica really not fun is to make it have an effect that is extremely situationally useful. So it's a Medica with bar fire attached to it, which means it raises your fire resistance. Fantastic for, say, Liquid Flame and the like. That's about it. Doesn't really help you against anything that doesn't deal fire damage. The commands are pretty okay though, with an instant single target and a Medica. But I really hate that this has a bar fire on the entrance and not like fucking anything else. Auroral Grace, I believe this is Ark's old BSB, which is 5 White Magic Holy Medica, raise the user's mind, and enter burst mode. Command 1 is a single target with an Asuna attached to it, and Command 2 is a Medica. It's okay. It loses something on the entrance because it deals damage. It's another one of those, like 3 just kind of has this problem where the entrance to the healing bursts does something that is not really too interesting or nice, and it brings it down a little bit because of that. The damage is very whatever in my book. Because unless you're running a all-white mage team, that's going to do maybe, I don't know, 7k on entrance. The tops. Also, this music loops after about 30 seconds, and I'm slowly going insane. The mind boost is nice, though, because it's going to make his commands like heal a lot. So that's the real cool thing about that. Aside from that, it's whatever. It's a mage. It's a white mage heal. It loses a bit because that command 1 single target isn't instant, but it has an Asuna attached to it, which means you don't ever have to bring Ultra Cure. Oh hey, it's Vessel of Fate. Vessel of Fate's good. Like, I can go over it, but I feel like we all know what Vessel of Fate is at this point. It's an attack mag, 30%, haste to the party, burst mode. Command 1 is a physical move that removes delay. Command 2 is a magic move that removes delay. The big winner here is that the magic move has an unreasonably high multiplier for being an instant cast. So, like, you run the Onion Knight as a mage if you get this, and you really make good use of Swift Spell. That's what it boils down to. Onion Knight becomes the non-elemental spellcaster. Dance of Carnage is a old but very, very good still BSB. It's 8 physical fire ranged, I believe. It actually doesn't say ranged on this. The commands are ranged, but I don't think the entrance is ranged. Either way, it's 8 physical fire. No, it's definitely ranged, because I usually run Rafa in the back row. Do I? Mysteries abound. Anyway, it's 8 physical fire, non-elemental, to 1 target. Raise the user's crit hit chance. Is this not say? Yeah, okay, in fire's at the end. Enter burst mode and in fire. Command 1 is 4 ranged physical fire. Crits deal additional damage, so I think it's 200% instead of 150. And command 2 is a 2-hit AoE defense attack bargain. Entry is based on equipped weapon. Alright, that's what I thought. Anyway. So the big thing about this is Riddle of Flame can outpace things like Ruby Spark or Fires Within if you hit the crit multiple times. If you don't, it's not going to do that much. It's not going to do more damage, I should say. If you use Cloud USB, though, Riddle of Flame becomes ridiculous, very powerful, and you should probably use it. Aside from that, it's you use this, you use Fires of Carnage, and then you use, Ruby Spark, Fires Within, something like that. A very, very nice break, and the entrance actually deals a ton of damage once you're infired. I will usually hit all 9s with it once I'm infired. Very powerful. Okay, Onion Knights. Record Legend Materia. Relic Legend Materia. Begin the battle with 2 instant casts. It's good for getting your buffs and everything off. It just does work on your buff boy that would be the Onion Knight. What does this fucking do? Okay. I've never noticed that button. Yeah, as we've seen with me utilizing Tyro's instant cast. Instant casts on buff boys is very useful for getting stuff out very fast. Even in a vacuum, let's say you're running Onion Knight as a debuffer. This lets you get your 2 debuffs out right away. It's very powerful. Rafa allows her to dual cast. Oh, just a second. Rafa's allows her to dual cast fire moves, which is, yeah, that's her thing. Even in a vacuum, this works on Burning Rush, this works on Fires Within, this works on Ruby Sparks. Once you have breaks, or not breaks, but like bursts and USBs on her, this becomes even better. And that's my bullet point. It's a pretty good Legend Materia. Start in Darked. Yeah, no. In a vacuum, that's a very strong... Oh god, what's the name of the move? Void. The 4-hit move. Dire Heal. That one, yeah, that's the one I was thinking of. This buffs her darkness moves, Void. And once you have some breaks on her, even better. That's my usual bullet point on Start the Battle Infused Record Materials. Increase the user's mind a moderate amount proportional to the number of white magic abilities the user has used. Yeah. No. This will get your healer a better healing as the fight goes on. And that's really the stance on that. Good in a vacuum or even not. it'll slowly get them revved up over the course of a long fight. Which is, you know, pretty good in that regard. Not as strong as the other ones, like that one or that one, but it's not terrible. It's not Cloud Record materia. Legend Relic materia. Look, Cloud Legend Relic materia is like... I hate that one. That one's not great in my opinion. Yeah, okay, yeah. It also boosts offensive white magic, which is good, because that's Ark's thing, I guess. Anyway, let's find out how this is going to go down. I guess I'm just not pulling. Well, sorry, y'all. But that just fucking happened. Pull on the water banner. Yes! There you go. Yep. Yeah, because I think I have one dupe on here. Yeah, I only have one thing. Yep, here we go, water banner. Sliding into the water banner like, what's up? Yo, what's up? Alright, here comes 5 of the same Relic Legend materia. Well, it begins. Okay, fuck yeah. Yup, alright. And goodbye. Am I the edge boy? Maybe. What a good night! What a good night for draws! The only downside is none of these are water boosters. Damn it. But, you know, I'll take it. I'll take what I got. Let's let us extremely not gift horse, you know? Wait, how was the onion pool? Hold up. Oh, connection. Please do not fuck up on me right now. This is how the onion pool was. That was my 100 draw. And I went, nope, that's a sign. Thank you, Be Prisoner. Whew. Definitely getting some internet problems. Anyway, I'm fucking done. I gotta go lay down. I'm gonna do an outro. I'm at the point where I can't remember what's next. It's been a while. calendar of events. I think it's Type 0. Is Type 0 next? Type 0's next. Alright. Well, the dress record stuff, but yeah. Type 0. So, that's it for the Final Fantasy 3 event. Next time, we're either having like the record dress event or maybe Type 0. I'm thinking Type 0. I think Type 0 is going to be next because we're pretty sure 14 is going to be like the first week in January. So I think it's like Type 0 or the dress record event. Either way, I'll see you next time.